So if you're a big physical media owner, one of the things you might not remember is to take batteries out of special edition box sets. Now, I'm pretty sure I already took the battery out of this, but since I wanted to check, I thought, hell, let's throw the camera on and I can show you around my Greatest American Hero set. Now, this isn't quite as rare as they would probably lead you to believe. They say here it's limited to 20,000 individually numbered copies. As far as I know, you can still get your hands on these. It's from Anchor Bay, and this is a DVD set, not a Blu-ray set. But it comes in this huge giant tin. This is actually made out of metal. So I'm going to take this top up. Oops, see, I didn't dust up here. That's what I get. Limited edition. So mine's 15,526 of 20,000. I'll just slide that off. Right over there. There'll be comments about the dust, I know. So we open this guy up. Inside here, we have the official instruction booklet for how to use Ralph's special suit. You can see that it's, what do they call that? Lenticular, whatever that is, where you can see it differently in different languages. That's kind of cool. And this is actually the place where the battery would be. Look at that, and I can see the battery's already starting to get some nasty crap in there, so I'm glad I chose to take this out and take these nasty batteries out. Okay, no damage in there. I can go clean that up a little bit later. Blow it out a little. Yeah, it'll be all right. It's all right. So I'm actually glad that I took those batteries out. This one has an on-off switch, which probably is what saved that from the corrosion. But this whole thing just lights up. I mean, it's no big deal. It doesn't actually play music or anything. So that's kind of cool, though. This backside lights up. Pretty neat. Maybe I could throw some fresh batteries in there and show you before I put this back together. Have an official transfer for a t-shirt. Okay. Of course, I'm not using something like that. Then booklets for each of the seasons. Okay. Basic stuff. Pretty neat. Good stuff. Good stuff if you're a big fan. Another paper version, probably for a non-special box edition, if they wanted to throw this into a non-boxed edition. And of course, you have the discs themselves. Nothing super to write home about, but still cool if you're a fan. And of course, there's one thing trapped at the bottom of this. Should have just flipped it over. Whatever. A lot of discs. Oops, get up here. Fine. So we have all the discs, all the primary characters. All right. Also included is, I wonder what that was for. Well, that was probably the original bag for this. This is the official cape. That's why I kept that plastic. Let me throw that back in there. I don't know why I want to keep that, but yeah, I'll dig it up later. Yeah, so this is the official cape that Ralph wore, except of course it didn't have, you know, Greatest American Hero on it, but still, it's kind of cool. I say maybe I'd put it on, but no, I'm not going to put it on. Nothing worse than a fat guy in a superhero costume. And then I think there's just something in the bottom of the box to look at to show you what was actually included. I think this was an insert, but I think it's kind of stuck down there, so we'll just leave it. This time I'm actually going to use the strap for what it's for. Put all this stuff back in here. And I'll put the cape back in later. So anyway, just a good reminder, while we're here, make sure you don't get the batteries out of these things. I've got a Back to the Future set and some other stuff that I'm probably really should be looking at. Maybe I'll pull those down. And if you guys like this sort of video, I know my channel's finicky, so sometimes you guys like this stuff, sometimes you don't. If you want to see more special edition box sets and possibly how the batteries work in those and what they do, I'd be happy to look at that as well. In the meantime, I guess that's it. This is Shane R. Monroe. Thanks so much for watching, and take care. We'll see you next time.